garage. We're doing a rear brakes on a 06 Honda Accord with the spin-in brake calipers. Let's get started. So, I'm not going to do a dramatic cutscene here. Take the wheel off. It's a 19mm lug nuts on the factory ones. You're going to need to take these rotor screws off, but I like to get this off first. So what you're going to need is a 12mm right here, and probably a wrench to hold this because it'll free spin on you. 12mm wrench so it doesn't free spin. Let's do that. Put you on toolbox cam again. People seem to have liked that, so we'll keep them happy. There we go. Now it's coming loose. Loosen them both before you take them off so this thing doesn't flop around and smash into stuff while you're working. Whoops. Just in case you can't, that's what we're doing. Taking this thing and loosening that while holding this with the big adjustable hammer. I need to be a little. Like that. Let's use the pry bar to get this thing off. There we go. The big ass pry bar. As you guys can see. They needed a brake job for like a while. Their complaint was they said they had chains dragging behind the car. See the noise? Alright, now the next step is behind here we have some 14mm right there and right there. We're going to have to get to get off. Sitting on sockets. Not a great place for them. Oh, that's too small. Said 14, didn't I? Grabs 13. Duh. Oh, jeez. That's okay. It'll come loose. Big enough hammer and anything will come loose, right? Come on, there we go. Ow! Son of a bitch. That fucking hurt. That hurt like a lot. Stay up there, you piece of crap. Ow. Alright, well, before we start bleeding everywhere, we need to finish this up. One giant bolt. Plastic finger. I'm real paranoid about the camera. Alright, so these came out of here. But you can screw them back in on the cords, which is nice. The Odysseys are not as nice, from what I understand. I had the 08 Odyssey. My mom got it. I don't remember doing it. So, of course, my memory sucks too, so that may not mean anything. Alright, so for these stupid screws here, you gotta have an impact driver because you will go apeshit and nuts without it. Have that, be spinning it to the left, hit it. Hammer. Come on. Really, I don't want to play this. Come on. Okay, up there. Pry bar to lock this thing in place. screws right there. You're supposed to be able to hit this in there while spinning it to the left, and you pound on the end here, and it's supposed to, you know, loosen them up. I'm gonna go get some penetrating oil, soak them because we're changing the rotors, and wait a few minutes, get the drink. I'll be fine without a Band-Aid. Got some Five Finger Death Punch on in the background now, and naturally, because of that badassness, these things got scared, and now they came right out. It's all about the music, right? Actually, it was about 15 minutes of wailing on this thing, PB Blaster, WD-40, or whatever you got. Transmission fluid would work too if you don't have any of that. And a whole lot of pounding, so I'm pretty tired now. But that gets it off, and I'll show you the next step real quick. Obviously, take both screws out now that you got your Five Finger Death Punch going on. That's why they call me. It's off. Piece of crap. Alright. Now you're going to put some anti-seize on here. Anti-seize. Plop that shit on it. Oh yeah. Seize up again, you fucker. Anti-seize up again. And you're sitting on the rotor box, so take all this crap out of the way. Yeah. Line up your screw holes. Alright. And before you put your pain in the butt screws back, put some anti-seize on those, so that they don't seize where you had them. So put it on there. So put it on there. There. Let's do a little bit of da-da. Now we put this back. Caliper bracket. Alright, how many mechanics listen to music while working on cars? I think it's probably a lot. Try to relax. Come on. This is freaking stupid. Now these you want to tighten up to like 1/4 inch pounds, you know? Metric shit ton of torque. Because you really don't want the guy's brakes coming off while you're going down the road. You want these fuckers pretty damn tight. Of course, with a 3/8 ratchet, you're not going to like break them. Unless you're a freaking gorilla. If you're a gorilla, take this split agreement to salt. Alright. You'll notice there's a plus sign in there. These have random, well, it's made in Chinesium, so it's made out of Chinesium. Not for impact use. Well, duh, because you can't even put that in here. What kind of idiot would have to be told that? Alright, so you stick it in there, in the grooves, and then as you twist it, you're going to turn it clockwise, so to the right, as if you were tightening something. And that's going to send this back in there. And we'll show you how to do that now. Ooh, more 5 fingers. Yeah! Y'all know me so well. Now we tighten this thing. fingers doing this like I've done like 7 times already. Don't do that. Damn it. Stay on there. There. God. Pain in the ass. Honda. Alright, now we take our new pads. The one with the arm goes in the back. About, yeah. Right out. And without it goes on the outside. There we go. Stick this big damn school bus. Sit these things right now. Got it back on. Put your bolts in. Check. Make sure it's not seized up. It's kind of important. And there you have your new rotor, new pads, fresh grease, and we didn't maul the screws. So now what you do is put the tire back on, you go in the car, you pump up the brakes really good until they're a brick, start the car, pump them up till they're a brick again, and then take them for a nice test drive, being real easy to break in the new brakes real good, because sometimes there's a coating on the rotors, you want to break that off. A lot of guys say to spray it off with brake clean first. You can do that. In fact, that's probably what I'll recommend you do, but we already did these. Yeah.